Hello, Mohawk. On this episode of MoCast, we talk with Associate Dean who's been a long-time supporter of student scholarships and bursaries here at the college. We shine the spotlight on a prof and program coordinator who's sharing his on-camera expertise with a new Speakers Bureau here in Hamilton. And then I take a road trip where I take up the challenge of getting into a wheelchair, going around the college without running over any of our students. So the Mohawk College Foundation's annual family campaign is in full swing, and it's an opportunity for faculty and staff to support our students in yet another way. And one of those employees who's been a long-time supporter of our students is Chris Blackwood. Chris, how are you?
I'm great, thank you, Jay.
Okay, your title, Chris?
I'm the Associate Dean of Building and Construction Sciences within the Engineering Technology faculty here at Mohawk College.
Okay, so I asked the Mohawk College Foundation to give us an employee who's been contributing for a long, long time, and your name was right near the top of the list. Why? How long have you been giving, and why do you give?
Well, I think I started giving when the I-Wing was being built, and the college was looking for donations towards that. And so I started with payroll deduction, and from that point, yearly, I just continue to contribute. I don't do it through payroll deduction, and I hardly even miss the money that ends up going into those funds.
Right. So why do you give?
Several reasons. One is I am one of 6 kids, and I managed to get through both university and college through bursaries that were given to me. I was able to live at home for free, which was great, but I still had to pay my own tuition, pay my own books in order to go to post-secondary education. That's one reason. The other reason is that as an associate dean, I've had many experiences where a student will come into my office and say that they have to quit school because they've run out of money. And I hate, you just hate seeing the potential in an individual going to waste because they don't have the resources to continue with their diploma.
Yeah, you must see yourself in those students.
I do. Although in my case, I did have a really, really supportive family. I also see a lot of families or students that will come through where they're working a 40-hour work week in addition to to going to school, and they have family and kids at home. So it's
quite the juggling act.
Anything I can do to help.
So here we are now with Celeste Licorice. Celeste, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
What's your title, Celeste?
Speakers Bureau Coordinator.
Okay, we worked together ages ago at Chinook Master Hospitals.
Yes, we did, back in the 90s.
And you have not aged whatsoever, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so Speak Now Hamilton, can you tell us what that's all about?
Speak Now Hamilton is a Speakers Bureau of 26 people with a lived experience of poverty and social exclusion who are sharing their stories, their personal stories of poverty and struggle with a wider audience in order to raise awareness and shift attitudes around poverty.
Okay, so these are going to be very personal and powerful stories.
Very personal, very powerful. Most of our speakers have had no training in public speaking, so this is their first time learning how to be public speakers. It's been a good experience for all of us.
Yeah, they'll be very authentic. So we've had Kurt Mueller, our journalism coordinator and prof, came in and gave a crash course on how to do interviews in front of a camera like what we're doing now. I should have paid attention. What did it mean for folks from Speak Now Hamilton to have Kurt give the training?
It was a really valuable experience for our speakers. Most of them have not had the opportunity to give interviews or to have any sort of training in how to be with a camera, so it was really good to have the practice and have the tips and tricks that Kurt was able to offer today, so we are really grateful.
Okay, you did a few mock interviews, more than a few, with folks on the Speakers Bureau. What did you think of their stories?
Really compelling, really touching, just stories that you can't help but be moved when people talk from the heart about things that they've struggled with, really, really terrible situations sometimes through no fault of their own. And for them to have the courage to come forward and tell the public about themselves, I think is really commendable.
What do you get out of speaking to groups on how to do on-camera interviews?
Well, this group in particular, there's a saying in journalism that journalists should afflict the comfortable and comfort the afflicted. And these are people who have real stories, and it's our duty as reporters to tell those stories. And part of that is getting them to come out of themselves in a way that they can be on camera, not be nervous, and talk about some of the issues facing Hamilton. Poverty, these are things that a lot of people struggle with, and we have a duty to get these issues out there.
And just your background before you came to Mohawk College, what did you do?
Well, I spent most of my career as a television reporter at CTV News, most of it in Toronto. I also wrote for the CTV National News with Lloyd Robertson, and prior to that I was a print reporter and a videographer as well.
Okay, so for folks who've never stepped in front of a camera, what's the one tip you'd give them?
The one tip I would give them, you do hear this all the time, but it's actually a cliche that is actually true, and that is just relax and be yourself. It's not as complicated as you might think, and people can sense it if you're putting on an act. So just be yourself, relax, and tell your story.
So we're here with Anthony Frazina, who is a Mohawk grad and a Mohawk employee. Anthony, what'd you graduate from?
Graduated from e-business and office admin executive.
Okay, and where do you work now?
I work in the Alternative Testing Center, part-time as an invigilator there.
Okay, so we're here as part of Accessibility Awareness Day, right? And you're going to show me how to work a wheelchair.
Absolutely. I've been in a wheelchair for 22 years. I was born with spina bifida, and at the age of 12 I had a surgery with a 40% success rate, and I'm in the 60 percentile. So it's the way it goes. Adversity not only builds character, it reveals character. I've been fortunate enough with the Catholic Youth Organization to really discover myself in person-first mentality rather than the wheelchair. So I truly and strongly believe in life that there are no problems, only unfound solutions, and events like today bring that to the forefront.
Okay, and you're gonna teach me how to work a wheelchair.
Absolutely.
Now you're also perhaps Mohawk's biggest Hamilton Tiger Cat and Toronto Maple Leafs fan. I won't hold that against you for today, but let's see how we do.
Absolutely, let's go.
It's now become a challenge. It's a race. I think in this race you should bet against me. I think I will finish fourth. Yeah, that's true. So we're with Anna, Chirpo, Barda. Okay, all right. Place your bets. Anthony, who do you think's going to win?
You know what? I'm going with Chirpo.
Okay. Who do you think's going to hold up the rear? Come on, be honest. It's me. It's me. Okay. Smart money's on Chirpo, but we'll see. Here we go. Okay. Are you ready?
All right, guys. You guys ready?
Yeah.
As we'll ever be.
Let's go. Go.
Make the fight.
All right, Anthony, thank you for the challenge. This is a whole lot harder than it looks, but you gave me some good pointers, so I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Okay, listen, Fennel Renewal, big part of Fennel Renewal, the $80 million project here at the campus has been to improve accessibility. So from the time you were a student to the time you're now an employee, have you noticed a difference? Like, is it easier to get around the campus?
Absolutely. Mohawk College with the Fennel Campus Renewal Project has evolved leaps and bounds from when I was first a student here to today.
Okay, so let's go up the ramp one more time. I think I have some energy. You've been doing this all day. Are you good?
I'm good. Let's do this.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it. Oh, see, now you're racing me. How fast could you go?
Oh, that? Well, we depends. We're going uphill or downhill. Come on, Jay.
I'm going.
Come on, Jay.
I'm going.